Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Scot Haney in the First Alert Forecast Center at Channel 3. I want to welcome you all to our all-new First Alert Weather Extra, streaming right here on WFSB+. You can find us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV, bringing you even more ways to stay ahead of the weather. We stream weekdays at 8 a.m. and then again at 9:30 p.m. So you can either get us in the morning or you can get us at night. But we just want to make sure that we're giving you the forecast as best we can to help you plan your day and your week. All right, so let's get to it. Again, you are watching the First Alert Weather Extra, and we've got a lot to talk about. A lot of nothing to talk about in terms of rain, but a lot to talk about in terms of the cold. Oh, yeah. Take a look. Whoa! Todd in Colebrook sent this photo in this morning. It was 30 degrees in the Robertsville section of Colebrook, which is one of the normally colder towns in the state. But a little frost on the cars, little ice on the cars there this morning. That is remarkable for October 2nd. So that's what folks in the Robertsville section of Colebrook waking up to this morning. Unbelievable. And look at this. Whoa, at 2. Kim in Canton had 34 degrees outside, as did Steve in Brooklyn. Jeff in Staffordville had a 39-degree temperature. We had some other chillier numbers out there this morning. Just really a chilly start. Jackets, sweatshirts, sweaters, all required this morning. And we're going to warm things up today, but we're only going to warm things up into the low to mid 60s, which is shy than normal. We should be closer to 70 for this time of year. 69 is the average daytime high for the second day of October. All right, let's check out our First Alert Live Radar. It is the only live radar in Connecticut scanning dry, and the frost advisories have now been canceled to the north of us. 8 o'clock they expired, so just a little bit ago, but they continue for parts of Pennsylvania and upstate New York. Even a freeze warning in effect there. And I wouldn't be surprised if it all gets reissued again for tomorrow morning, because the temperatures tomorrow morning are going to be just as cool as they were this morning. Visibility at a perfect 10. No fog out there this morning. The air is so dry. I'm going to show you the dew points coming up in just a bit. This is a moving imagery, the satellite and radar. You'll notice some clouds out over the open waters of the Cape, the Atlantic and the Cape and the islands there. That's how we know that this is working, because there's nothing here in Connecticut. This is the last 6 hours, and that's going to be what it looks like for the forward 6 hours. We'll take you out and show you. You can see Imelda moving way out into the open waters of the Atlantic, lower right-hand portion of your screen. It passed through Bermuda last night, so keep a good thought for those folks. They're going to be doing a little bit of cleanup during the day today. All right, kids, if you're getting on the bus, you might be late. Maybe you're taking the late bus, but you're going to be outside for recess today, 56 degrees with a 60-degree shoreline temperature. So you know what? That's a little chilly. I would grab a jacket or a sweater. 64 for the ride home, 65 for the shoreline. And as we take you to the rain chances, none. Unlikely today. Now, the next graphic, everybody thought it was broken yesterday because there was nothing on it. So finally, there's something on it, but it doesn't come until Wednesday of next week. And those showers will be scattered in nature. So not a prolific rainfall, but some scattered showers developing by Wednesday of next week. Maybe late Tuesday into Wednesday, and then exiting Thursday morning. So we'll certainly keep you posted. But it will be trending cooler starting Wednesday of next week with those showers moving in. Here's a look at First Alert Futurecast. It looks kind of like the satellite imagery. There's nothing on it. Maybe a couple of clouds at 6 p.m., but that's about it. Tonight we're under mostly clear skies and cool temperatures again with a lack of wind. Tomorrow, just another beautiful day. And if you have picked Saturday to get married, whoa, have you picked a winner. Temperature near 80 degrees, low humidity, and bright golden sunshine. What a winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Torrington, good morning to you. Our iCam there, crystal clear. Here's our vantage point towards the skyline of Hartford. Not a lot of color out there yet. The fall foliage is not in full gear just yet. We're getting ready for some color, though, within the next week or so. And the allergy forecast is low. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Ragweed is the culprit. So if you're allergic to ragweed, you might be doing some sneezing. That is the reason. All right, high pressure. You'll notice it sinks right over Connecticut, and that's why the winds have diminished. You can see there's rain to the north, Rain to the south. Not here in Connecticut. Nothing, nothing, nothing as the big H remains in control. You can see just a beautiful forecast. So chilly mornings, pleasant afternoons. Yep, tomorrow morning is going to be another chilly one. Sunny, summer-like warmth returns over the weekend. We're talking about 80 on Saturday, 82 or 3 on Sunday, and then 85 by Monday. That's like an August high. 85 degrees, that is warm. Close to record challenging temperatures as opposed to the typical daytime highs. And then next week, as I just mentioned, on Wednesday, we do run that chance for some showers. So the chance for wet paws, low, low, low. How low can we go? How low can we go? Low. Take a look at the temperature. All right, Norwich, you're out of the 30s. You were at 37 this morning. 43 in Norwich. Windsor Locks, you were at 42. You're at 46. Everybody's moving up, and we've got some lower 50s along the shoreline. Typical overnight low for this time of year is 47 degrees. So we're a little bit cooler than that out there this morning, and we were even cooler earlier. 24-hour change, we're down anywhere from 4 to 9 degrees, cooler than yesterday. And as you can see from the dew points, I was talking about this a little earlier. Look at how dry the air is with low dew point values in the 30s and 40s. That means the air is really incredibly dry. All right, and the dew point trend is our friend until Wednesday. That's when we see a little bit of a spike with those scattered showers expected on Wednesday. The winds have calmed down since yesterday. They are sustained right now, 3 to 12 along the shoreline, a little bit of a breeze there. And again, here's the typical overnight low. The record 32, no records this morning. The record high is 91, no records there at all. As a matter of fact, some towns are likely to get to 61 today in northwest and northeast Connecticut. So there's the forecast, low 60s, abundant sunshine, clear skies tonight. There could be a couple of clouds around between 5 and 7, but they'll quickly move out, and then we're under clear skies again tonight with those temperatures dropping. So if you're playing golf today, you have picked an absolute winner. Get out there and hit that ball straight. You don't want to be saying 4 because that means your golf ball is going into the woods or towards another golfer. No good. Forecast highs today, sunny, seasonably cool. The sun was up at 6:49, sets at 6:30. And then your overnight lows tonight dropping into the upper 30s, low 40s. A mostly clear sky, chilly again. And then here's your 7-day forecast. We're talking about 72, 80 on Saturday, 83 on Sunday, 85 on Monday. Again, August-like warmth, Sunday and Monday. Tuesday, 82. And then, again, that system rolls in on Wednesday with scattered showers and a cooler temperature of 72. And then Thursday and Friday, looking ahead, looks even cooler than Wednesday. But you will notice one thing, the overnight lows do come up. You don't have to worry about frost after tomorrow morning. And that's all good news. And here come your shoreline highs, pretty equivalent to where we're headed inland. A little bit cooler, but not a big deal. Like 82 on Monday along the shoreline. That is really remarkable. All right, we want to thank you. Again, you're watching the all-new First Alert Weather Extra. It's streaming right here on WFSB+. You can find us on Roku, Apple TV, and Fire TV, bringing you even more ways to stay ahead of the weather. We stream live again weekdays at 8 a.m. and again at 9:30 p.m. It kind of gives you more of an in-depth look at the forecast. I hope I've done that for you this morning so you can help plan your day and your week. If you have any questions, you can always email me at shaney@wfsb.com. I get back to everybody, and I get back to them rather soon, sooner than later. Be sure to join us every morning and evening on WFSB Plus for our First Alert Weather Extra. Again, can't thank you enough. I'm Meteorologist Scot Haney in the First Alert Forecast Center at Channel 3. Have a great day, everybody.